down.
Hello, 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 everyone. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What a big night. It's a night that we've been waiting for, a lot of us. I was so engrossed on the journey. When it comes like it did last night, it was overwhelming. Definitely overwhelming. I'm so happy that all of you are with me in this journey. By the way, I did mess with Chris about getting off, but I told him at the end, you take as long as you want. We're all excited. It's not about me. It's about you. And yeah, I'm so stoked over what went down, and the possibilities are endless for all of us. And like I said, I'm a gardener for people, not for plants. I love seeing people grow and be the best they can be. I really do. And that's my reward. I believe, in life, we should lift each other up. Love thy neighbor. Treat people with respect. And hopefully, I could never do it in a scale like this because it just wasn't my calling, right? It was Ash's calling. But my calling was to assist any way I could. That's what I believe with all my heart. And I believe all of you are part of that. All of you. I don't care who you think you are, you think you're not. I believe all of you are a part of this unbelievable movement. Like I said, and I've always believed it. It was a company at one time, but during this metamorphosis from a company, inchworm to a butterfly, which is ONPASSIVE now, it was simply a miracle. It just was. I don't care what, like I said last night, I don't care what you believe or what you don't believe. I don't believe things happen by accident. I look out the window, I see a hummingbird tricking out of the hummingbird feeder, and what a work of art. Wings flapping at hundreds of times a second, can hover around. That's not an accident. Leaves, and you see devastation, these fires in Canada. You watch in a year or 2 years, there'll be little sprouts of green popping through the ground of devastation. That's not an accident. For me, my God, it's bigger than that. And I believe in miracles. I've seen them all my life. Miracles, like mind-blowing miracles. I told one about when I was sick. I'm going to do the update, but I just want to tell you why I come from where I come from. I had a stomach issue 4 or 5 years ago. It was bad. I thought I was going to die, really. And some old lady, a black lady, was standing at the end of the driveway. Dawn said to some lady at the end of the driveway, I said, "What's she doing?" I don't know. She's got a cane. She's probably close to 80 years old. She looked like a big old country lady, from down south, the big hat, and she walked up to the house and came in. She said, "Can I come in? I need to see your husband." And she walked over and said to me, "Do you believe in prayer?" Now, I'm already in shock. I don't know who she is. I've never seen her in my life. I said, "Absolutely. I've seen too much of it." "I figured you did because I was told to come here and pray for your stomach issue." And I went, oh my God, talk about hair stand up on my neck. She put her hands on me and said, "Do you mind if I pray?" I said, "No, absolutely not." She did in minutes. my stomach issue was gone. Time and chance, flip of the coin, nope, sorry. And for me, that miracle, the miracle of ONPASSIVE, is at that level. Because there's no way this world, if it was just up to the world, would let ONPASSIVE do what it did. There's no way. It's sad that good is that hard to get, but this was not an accident. It was not, you know, a freak of nature. It's a miracle. ONPASSIVE is a miracle. Anyway, I'm going to get started on some updates because, oh, thank you, Arena Stexala, for the super sticker. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Yesterday, I kept giving updates, asked about how many people are on YouTube, and it was growing. Needless to say, I just sent them another update. As of right now, we had 197,600 views of last night's webinar. That's a miracle. And by the way, very short notice. Like super short. Like going after people to let them know what's going on while the webinar was on. That's why I was like Barney Fife when it came to him asking me questions, because I'm running around trying to find people. But anyway, what a beautiful night. What a beautiful thing that happened. I'm going to do the update. Not sure how long I'm going to take, but I just feel very strong about what happened, and I'm going to try to convey my feelings on the whole thing. So anyway, what do we have here? Okay, already 327 people. Fantastic. So like I said, 197,600 views already. Well, we know that as of today starts the 1 year time for being an founder, or being a founder in this company. 365 days and it's over. They'll come up with another name or a different position of pointing out people that made a difference, or part of the core of this apple. To me, I don't care. I really don't. You're going to shine because you're going to shine, and I'm seeing more and more people shining. ONPASSIVE is such a bright light at this point in time, and it's only going to get brighter because I believe people, I've already seen it, are becoming the best they can be, and it's only going to grow. We can all grow until the day we die. And like I said, we don't know how many days we have, but how great does it feel to know that you can live to its fullest at every day because of ONPASSIVE? That's a big deal. It's a big deal. Al said he loves the anticipation on the faces. Yeah, the faces were like, it was hilarious. He showed in Dubai the photo shoot in Dubai with ONPASSIVE billboard in the background. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. And let me tell you, a lot of people look at something. Stop. Hey. 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 Dallas, get down. Come here. Sorry, guys. Somebody walked by the window, so he's acting like an idiot. But anyway, to get this many people together and make this much of a change is mind-blowing. It just is. So the folks we actually saw the increase of people, the viewers. It was growing like a weed. Remember September 1st, like he said, because a year from now, boom. But this is a big date. September's a big date. As of right now, right this minute, last time I looked, 30 seconds ago, the site wasn't up yet. And what they're doing is they're migrating over to the new OES / new O-Connect / available to be purchased by the world and ourselves. Perfect. Perfect. I knew the day was coming. I knew it was soon, but it was always a surprise. You know, the last minute. Hey, we got a webinar at 11. Boom. Definitely a day, possibly the biggest. He said, I have a feeling that some of you are going to love this message. Some maybe more than others. If you listen to what was said, everybody loved it. You had to love it. He asked me what I thought it was. I don't know. This is ONPASSIVE. It's a guess. I said, well, the wallet's going to be ready. That was only 1/10 of 1%, but yeah. We need to take direction, control in all we do. I believe that 100%. Where you throw your energy is where you're going. And I love the saying, whatever you're doing, do your best. A little thing, how you do anything is how you do everything. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. We should know where we want to go. I know where I want to go. I know that one part of my why in life was ONPASSIVE and meeting people and talking with people and inspiring if I can. And my payback, yes, I'm going to make money. Okay, that's great. But I made a lot of friends, and I got to see people. There's no other way on the planet would I have an extended family like ONPASSIVE if it wasn't for ONPASSIVE. Impossible. Absolutely impossible. And I know a lot of you feel the same way. I watch you every night when we go to different webinars. You're like, you need the webinar. You need to be with ONPASSIVE people. Do you know why? Secret sauce. Secret sauce is it's nice to be around people that have the same interest and love and care as you do. It's the law of the land. It always feels better. I would much be around people like you than even a family member that's negative. Definitely. Not even on the same chart. We should know where we want to go. Normal person should know. However, most people don't take the proper action. Listen, when you find your why, and your why is possible, that's a beautiful thing already. You're in ONPASSIVE. Your lane, your feeling, where you want to go. Now you know it's possible. You know it's possible. You know what you love if you dig in there. And when you find that, write it for everything it's worth. Because what good is 80 years if you only lived at 25%? I'd rather have 50 years at 100%. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. It's just everything. It's why are we here? Why is it? It can't be that the only reason we're here is to take a slow ride in a hearse one day. That doesn't make sense. Stop. Dallas, come here. Come here. I don't even know what she sees. She thinks she's a watchdog. I mean, nobody'd be afraid of her. Sorry she's barking, but that's my life. Till I get an office maybe one day. See what you want, take the action. That's what Asper's saying. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. And I realize a lot of us were guided and told what we can and can't do through work or whatever. But that's ending today. Today, you're in charge. Today, you take control. Nobody knows you better than you. And trust me, if you bring the best you out, you're going to be surprised how many people love you and can relate to you. No joke. I'm not a genius. This is reality. It is the way it is. But nobody will know if you don't take that action, put that foot out there and say, I'm here. I am who I am. I am John Smith. I have something to say. I have something to share, and I want to impact the world in my way, and with ONPASSIVE that's possible, without a doubt. And then Ash brought up different things. Do you really think it will impact your life? New president, gas goes down, different Congress, different Senate, different prime minister, whatever country you're in. Really, do you think that impacts? Because here's the reality. I can only speak for the United States. If something good happens and that president, whoever it is in charge, he takes credit for it. When in reality, it could have been something that was started months, if not years, before he ever got in office. Same goes for all of them. And then when it's bad, they go, well, that's not my fault. That happened before I got it. But come on. And we got full-grown adults in their 70s and 80s, and well, I don't think anybody's under 70 in all of our government. But, like, you know what I mean? And they're thinking for me, and they're walking and talking and discussing for me. I don't think so. I love our country. Don't get me wrong. I don't know of any better. But if you think they're going to make an impact on Marty Degarmo, my family, my grandchildren, my kids, that's meaningful? No. If your life is what can the government do for me, or a president, or a person, or what a shame. Because reality is, you're just a number. You're just a number to people. But here, you are who you are. You mean something. Anyway, I said it. I'm not going to be you. You're not going to be me. It's never going to happen. If your focus is, I want to be like Marty, I want to be like Chris, or if my focus, I want to be exactly like Ash, right? What a waste of time. If I was exactly like Ash, I would be Ash. Back to a miracle. The miracle is different people were put here. Different people had different journeys. That's what makes the world go round, as they say. And the other part that was beautiful about last night, and this is true. I'll tell you this is my opinion. This is true. ONPASSIVE has done more for us than we have. And the really cool thing that was said is that we're partners. No, we're not. No, we're not. We do not share any of the bad things with ONPASSIVE. Never. I don't know what Ash paid yesterday, the bills for, but it's more than the Degarmo family has made ever since there's been Degarmos on this planet. No joke, probably. I don't do that part. The only time we become a team is we get all the good parts. Somebody weightlifts for us and we look like a bodybuilder. Somebody builds an industry and I get paid for it. You know, come on, let's think about that. It's not a two-way street. It's 99-1. But the benefits are the opposite. 199. Benefits, 1 for them, 99 for us. The work, the labor, the cost, the headache, the backstabbing, the arrows, the walking in cow manure, bad days, people fighting you, because doing good, obviously, is a very hard job. Now, would you think it would be that way? But it is. And what is the hardest thing we had to do? I even hate to say it. Have faith and wait. And there's one thing Ash did not tell the truth. You'll make 2 payments. One of the payments came back, so we're only making 1 payment. 1. So even if he's not quite 100%, it's always to our behalf. If something isn't quite exactly like what we thought, it's always better. Okay, everyone. Look, I can't tell you the exact price. We don't know yet. It's going to be somewhere around $300. I'm going to try to keep it less. Newsflash. First product. $125, plus you can get paid a commission. Plus he gave the 97 back, plus he gave us $10 because we could figure out how to migrate, which is bizarre. Plus he gave us one month free. And he said, you know what, on top of that, I'm going to give you commission. And I'm going to tell you something. This is what I believe. They'll be lucky if they break even doing this. My opinion. So when we say we're partners, let's think about what we're saying. Let's think about that. And then let's think about a miracle. That's a miracle that we're here. That we can be part of something that everything, all the heavy, nasty, weightlifting, drudgery, dragging, sleepless nights, is all done for us. And when he's all done digging and digging, we're sitting on the outside of a gold mine, twiddling our thumbs, whistling, drinking coffee. And Ashwapar and his team are digging in the coal mine, looking for gold, at least for 5 years. And when they bring the gold out, 1 pound, 2 pounds, 3 pounds, 1 pound, they give us 15 ounces and they keep 1 ounce. I don't know about you. I don't care what math you know or you don't know. Somebody's getting ripped off. Big time. It should be a crime. Somebody's getting ripped off. And it's not a founder. And it won't be a reseller. And it definitely won't be a customer either. That's fact. Look at the numbers. Numbers never lie. Never. Sorry. Getting crazy. He's just covering, I'm reading what he's just covering what I just said, so I'm not going to say it again. But he did say something, and this is true. And it sounds bizarre, but the more I heard it and I get it. He loved the fight, the struggle, the walking uphill, the climbing the mountain, the hanging by his fingertips, thinking, oh my God, how much longer can I hold on? Because when he got to one of the peaks last night, It was worth it. Nobody else would have done this crap. No freaking way. Most people wouldn't do this for themselves if all the reward was to one person. Most people wouldn't do that. I don't know anybody who'd do it. Most people take the easy road. And the crazy thing is he told us, I want you to take the bypass. I want you to go down the yellow brick road. I'm going to go this way, and I'll take care of you on the other side. Nothing perfect, sunshine, walking on a gold yellow brick road. We know where he's at. We know where the family's going to. We know the dream team that he has. I mean, come on. The founder's name will be going away. Thank God. It was problematic. The name, yeah, founder. For one thing, just exactly what I just said and what he said last night. I'm not trying to steal anything from last night. I feel part of it. I mean, it's not. I didn't hear stuff last night where I was talked into something. It was in me. It was in me before last night. That status of founder will drop in a year, but a new status will be established. Fantastic. And how will you be part of that new status? Do the right thing. Live the right way. Walk the walk. Act like you're an ONPASSIVE. I think that's pretty simple. Never earn funds until we have reached our goal. Beta testing. Hold on, everybody. I'm sorry I'm taking so long, but I really want to cover all this. To go through this, O-Coin, right now, an O-Coin, they had to establish what they determined it would be worth. Okay, because that way you can pay different currencies, okay? One O-Coin right now, $1 US. Makes it simple. It just makes it simple. Things could change down the road, whatever. Who cares? That's what it is right now, until further notice. The other thing that always blew me away, and I didn't like it, that's my personally saying that, is this unlimited refund. 5 years. Well, I'm not happy. Okay, good. I want my money back. NDA doesn't say that. But the company honored it and gave them the money back. Personally, I wouldn't have. Not for what the company's done for us. Not for the growth. Hey, it's not the company's fault, your fault, my fault, that some blockhead got in and didn't see what they had. But any other company, if you went in, I'll give you I know for a fact, I've got apps that I bought. $40, $50, $100. I use it for a week or so, and I realize it's not really what I want. It's not speeding up my process. I stopped my subscription. Still paid that money. Yeah, I want to stop my subscription for next month, but I also want you to give me the money back for the last 2 weeks I used it. Not 5 years, 2 weeks. Come on, crazy. I am not looking to chat or anything. I'm trying to stay focused, so I have no what I could be just talking to myself right now. Let me go double check. Let me give 1 second. Nope, everybody's still here. Thank God. Okay, let me go back. I'll try to speed it up a little bit. As of right now, you can't get a refund. Ooh, you had minimum The last person that got in was something like June of 2022. You had a year in July, August, September, 15 months to decide. Nobody does that. Anyway, if you did stay, he said it, I believe it, most of you believe it, you're in the best position of your life. I believe that 100%. Now, from here on, just normal. This is normal. If you're in here and you're a customer and you say, I don't want it next month, you cancel it, you won't be billed again. That's normal. That's the way you run a business. And that's the way it's going to be. Makes sense. But the sad thing about the company ONPASSIVE, Mr. Mufara, is because he always is thinking to give and looking at the best of things, it probably backfired on him a little bit. Because some people, the more options you give them, the more you give them of anything, it starts to change into they expect it. That's the only downfall. They expect it. It's my opinion. Anyway. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, to go live. As you know, the system is down. The page says down. When we come back up, boom, baby, boom. Last time I looked, it's still down. But when it comes up, we should be able to purchase the product. And here's what I want to say. And this is my way of explaining to help people understand. I know people get nervous and what they don't know. Everybody focuses on what they're not sure of. I'm going to give you something that is fact. The saying of, if you're in it, you'll win it. In it to win it. It's two parts to that sentence. First part, in it, that means you registered, all your stuff is correct, you've got your profile going, you got your telephone number, you migrated correctly, you signed the NDA, you're in it. Now let's go to the part where it says to win it. To win it, you have to start the engine. I don't care how many horsepower you have, how many horsepower engine and car that ONPASSIVE has given us, which is the fastest race car on the planet. You don't turn the engine on, you're not going anywhere. You could push it, but that'd be stupid. And what I mean by turning the key on, purchase the product. Because then you're in it and you're willing to win it. Willing to win it. Okay, that's part of what I wanted to say. The other part is, well, you've got, I've got, I don't have, you have. I want to say this one time. And all the questions about this, think about this one thing I'm going to say. Please. The company has been marketing ONPASSIVE.com for a long time, a year and a half. Real big as of November to now, or October to now, when they started with the World Cup. Then it got bigger, Burj Khalifa, more times up and down. Then we were in the mall in Dubai. Then we're on the main road in Dubai. Main road. I don't know how many people travel down it. Now we've expanded into all of the AUE. Okay, let's keep going here. Let's think about what I'm saying. look, you don't know all the details, but just think of what I'm saying. We're now in Egypt, in a part of Egypt that you got people that understand where the world's going, and they're grabbing it by the coattails. That's going on. But every time somebody sees ONPASSIVE.com and they say, I want to be part of that, they register, they come into the ecosystem. I'm going to make this as simple as possible. ONPASSIVE.com or ONPASSIVE Corporation does not have a position. This should answer a lot of the unknown. ONPASSIVE does not have a position. Anyone, everyone, small, tall, fat, skinny, brown, different country, different religion, bald-headed, tons of hair, I don't care, that comes in and signs up as a customer or an affiliate are going to be placed under existing founders. Another fact, if you're in / and you win, which means you're in, you bought the product, by date stamp, the people that are in the bank, that are in the waiting area, are slowly going to be put out according to date stamp. Here's one for you, one for you. Now, I know some people say, well, as soon as it comes, I got to do it. But because listen to this for 1 minute. I'm going to give you a scenario. This is my opinion, but I believe it 99%. And if I'm wrong, Mr. Mufara will text me, okay? Here's what I believe. Assume, let's say I started September 2018. John Smith started January 2019. It opens up today. John in January signs up, and I don't sign up until 4 days from now. Is he getting the first customer? My opinion, no. It's not the second you do it. The second you do it, okay, you're getting one. No. There'll be a window of opportunity for us to win it, which means to pay. And then it will be, okay, date stamp, did he pay? No, did he? Yes, here's a customer. Now, by the way, get this straight, because this is fact. As far as I know it, this is fact. You could get a customer and they pay right away. They love it. They're in. You could get a customer that is a little bit frugal, a little wishy-washy. We know people like that. And they don't buy anything for a week, a month, 6 months, a year. But they're going to. Don't think of this thing hourly. It wasn't built to run in an hour. It was built to run lifetimes, decades. And like I said to many, many people, I'm a marketer. I love marketing. But it's not fair, and it's not easy. It's a moving target. What works today may not work tomorrow. You got to know that. It takes hours and hours and hours. But you don't need to know that in ONPASSIVE. Michael Williams said it. Mike Ellis said it. Dan Street said it. Everybody said it. I know I've said it. Use the free products. A couple bullet points. What if there was an email platform that did this, this, and this? And at the very bottom, and it was free. Would you be interested in owning something like that? You tell me. Or you could make it complicated and try to shove it down people's throat. No, no, no. It's simple. It's simple. You have a good deal. You walk with a skip in your walk. You're walking tall. You got a smile when everybody else goes, what the freak is wrong with him? He's got to be doing drugs. But when you got that ONPASSIVE glow, they're going to want what you have, even if they don't know what the frick it is. They're going to at least want to find out. Share the free. Share the free. And it'll put you, you'll be able to shift to another gear. I'm sharing the free. I'm a marketer. It's not fair to judge. I'm just saying, I'm sharing the free. With the same concept that I'm telling you right now. What if there was a company, because listen, take in your mind what you don't like about any product. Zoom, Gmail, tiny URL, any one of them. Take any one of them and write down what you don't like about them. If you know that and you make 3 sentences, 3 bullets that say, because you already know what you don't like about them, because if you don't like it, neither does anybody else. Stop marketing. It's common sense. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like Facebook because they sell my information. I don't like Facebook because it's a haven for cowards. How would you share ONET? What would you think about a social network platform that there's no bullies, there's no punks, there's no predators, because everybody has to verify who they are. Freedom of speech, yes, it's number 1. But if it's coming out of your pie hole, you should say, I am Marty Degarmo, this is what I want to say. Not, I am Mr. Z, and start bad-mouthing and attacking people. That's what other social networks are full of. Or porn. Or harassing a young girl. Or predators. Sell the good part. Sell the parts that you hate about the other one. You don't have to mention names. I'm not saying badmouth the company. I don't believe in that. I don't think you need to do that. Go through and offer an alternative. And at the end, you can say, by the way, it's free. And 2 million people have already joined. Hundreds a day. Try it out. Simple, guys. It's simple. It's simple. I love it because you don't have to market. I love marketing. I'm not saying that. But for all of you, I love it. Down the road, I'm taking more time because I want to. I'm sure some of you might jump off soon. Another thing I want you to keep in mind, I said this before. In your email, let's say Gmail, we're getting a new ecosystem. Omail's up to par. It's kicking it. It's unbelievable. Okay. You can put your Gmail account. You can put any email account on vacation mode. And if you look at the area where the vacation mode is, there's a subject line and there's the body. Thank you for the email, but I want to let you know, because of limits in this email platform, and because my identity, my data is sold, I moved to a more secure email platform, AI email platform, and it was free. So if you want to contact me, here's my new email address, Marty Degarmo at omail.ai. If you're interested, you too can have this same platform. It's absolutely free and unlimited. You're done. Everybody that writes you, including spammers, are going to get that follow-up email automatically. How much marketing did you do for that? Nothing. It's already there. Don't say it doesn't work. I wouldn't tell you something if it didn't work. I wouldn't tell you that. Anyway, I'm going to move on. Another thing, one more thing. Down the road, I don't know exactly how, this is my opinion, right? This is what I'm thinking. Create comes out. Drag and drop. Take content, drag it. You can change the content a little bit. Let's say you make a page that is full of testimonials. Now let's get the testimonials correct in our head. This was a big topic last night. I don't believe, and I've never believed, that you can motivate people only by, I made blank, blank, blank money. That statement isn't reality to most people because it's never happened to them. But if you said, and this would be legit, so you've been an ONPASSIVE for a year, that could be the question. What has it done for you? How has it impacted your life? Well, I'm debt-free. I paid off a student loan that would have took me 30 years. I was able to take a dream vacation with my father before he passed away. And then when there's traffic to be bought, you put your domain on it and drive traffic to that. That's the kind of stuff I'll be doing. It's not brain surgery. That's not marketing. That's sharing goodness to the max. And part of the testimonial, you can blend in, oh bless. That's another whole page. Because of ONPASSIVE, because every cent went to this cause, this is what happened. Anyway, I didn't know I was going to talk this long, but I had a feeling I would because I'm yabbering almost an hour. I'm going to speed this up. Like I said, from the ASLAS, they're transferring data. I want to say something else. When they start up and it's a go, if there's no wrinkles or no little problems, I would be amazed because I expect there should be some little things. Let me tell you why. I said it, but I'm going from a very small scale. Not this magnitude. I'm thinking there's going to be things, no matter what you do, no matter what you plan, and I'll tell you what you do. You don't have to listen to me. Go to the tech guys. Ask them. I'll give you another example. You have an Apple phone? Do you every once in a while they say there's an update? Do you think every update's an improvement or is it a repair? Sometimes it's something that didn't work right and they're fixing it. You just don't know it. May not be something you even tried yet. Somebody did. There could be little bugs. Because testing it with a bunch of tech guys, beating it up as best they can, is not the same is opening up to 1 million people or 2 million people or 3 million people. I don't know how many there are. So expect a little bit of a couple hiccups. I'm expecting it. And don't go, oh my God. Guys, if you have any idea how big this is and how much is involved and how many moving parts and the coding, disgusting amount of coding, and linking and putting things together, and this clicks, that clicks, that clicks, that click. It's massive, massive, way beyond any of our capacity to understand. But we should have common sense knowing this is freaking huge and things will happen. But it's temporary, and they'll know, and they'll be on standby, and they will tweak it to make it perfect. Day 1 will be the worst. Day 2 will be better. Day 3 will be better. Day 4 will be better. OConnect's coming back the best we've ever seen it. And 6 months, we won't recognize it. It will be that different and that superior, even to the new version. Why? Secret. I'm going to tell you what the secret is. ONPASSIVE. Ask Wipar and his dream team. It's that simple. Don't make it any harder than that. How do I know I'm going to get Ask Wipar? How do I know this is going to Ask Wipar? If you don't know who he is by now, why are you here? If you don't know the ambition and what the company wants by now, why would you be here? If I didn't get it, look, I don't have to be at level 15, 20,000 feet. I'm high enough now that I've seen enough, and it's only gotten better. I'm good. I'm good. I hope I'm okay. I'm. She also took time. It's needed. Well, that's true. There's enough demand for OConnect that doesn't need founding members. No doubt about that. Or even affiliate marketers. The company could have done all of it on their own. Obviously, they're not afraid to spend money on marketing or branding. They did it all without us now. They did all that without us now, but yet they're going to pay us part of the profits. And you don't believe in miracles. Huh. I'm not saying you don't believe in miracles. I'm saying that to people that don't. ONPASSIVE will constantly be thanking the users. Obviously, life could start changing today. No doubt about it. I'm almost afraid to look. Breaking the internet. I think that's going to be a given. The company has been contacted by many large entities. That's a cool thing. And has used the scenario, you know, those people where you see them on TV and they whisper to the guy next to them, and I want the whole country to do this. Boom, it's over. There's people that have that influence or that power. And some of these people looked at ONPASSIVE and said, oh my God, I got to be part of this. Not only do they want to be part of it, they want to be able to say, I was the first one. How crazy is that? It's crazy good. And who's going to benefit from it? Founders. With no effort. Crazy. Let me go. The closest. The closest to ONPASSIVE's heart will be the founding members. This relationship will not expire in 2024. This will continue until the company dies. The company fights for founding members every day. Listen, the only thing that's going to happen in a year, we won't have the name founder, which is great because it probably caused a lot more trouble than it should have, because people got the entitlement thing and took the founder thing to new heights. You know, like, are you kidding? It's a really nice name, but people took it to something it's not. I should be able to do this. I should be able to do that. Why? I'm a founder. Are you freaking kidding me? He said within the next 4 weeks, all features will be seen. Doesn't want to mention them now, but you'll see them. You'll be seeing changes very soon. First, they'll be the ugliest, and will be more beautiful every day that goes by. Why should we believe any different? It's been that way for 5 years, right? Nothing's going to change. Everything ONPASSIVE does, the worst day of that, whatever it is the first day, and every day after that's better. As guarantees, other companies will have to start rethinking their present models. No doubt about that. The problem is, this is my opinion, how do you change philosophy of a company? How do you tell a company that's been in a journey for 20 years, 30 years, hey, we have to change everything we do? It's not going to be easy. It will be easy for that startup company that adopts ONPASSIVE working style, building style. Then you'll have somebody that can come into the market of some kind and do very, very well. Can they repair some stuff? Yeah. Will it ever be ONPASSIVE? No. Nobody's going to do this. Nobody's going to build a base of people, spend, I don't know how much, a few $100,000 on a video web conferencing so we can use it for free, so we can build relationships and and learn about each other. Name a company that would do that. Some of them are trillion-dollar companies. Name them. None will do that. Everything is you come to work, I pay you. That's it. Transactional. Exactly what he said. It will take 10 to 15 business days for a payment. That's the way it is. Could be less, but that's what he had to say to us, so we know. All the clarification must be in place. Be patient for the process to be done among the banks. Listen, I'm depositing a couple apples and a banana and a pear every month, and all of a sudden I start depositing steak, filet mignon. They're going to get a little shaky, like, wait a minute. Where's this coming from? But anyway, I understand. We should understand that. Everything should be in place within the 15 days after that period. This is a big deal. In a couple of weeks, the company will enforce O-Verify. Love it. Even if people have to leave. Because I'll tell you this, if you don't want to be verified, if you don't stand up and say, yes, I'm Marty Degarmo, I don't think you should be in here. I would have trouble pushing ONET if people weren't verified. Because very quickly, bullies will come in. Low-life scumbags will come in. Predators. And you got to make it so they can't. Or at least if they do and they're dumb and put their name in it, we'll know who they are. A lot of this you heard from Red too. So it's not like I have to cover every inch. This is the longest live I've ever done. This is why the battle is harder. I cannot picture my... Oh. Many here have good hearts. I know thousands like that. On the other hand, others are here for a crooked way. No doubt about it. It's life. You can't have 1,400,000 people and everybody's got a good heart and a good intention. Impossible. Numbers don't lie. There's some meatheads here. There's some people here that are whoops. But everything's in place. ONPASSIVE gets brighter and brighter. Predators, cowards, they don't like the light. So they'll leave. That's not my opinion. That's fact. Look in history. They want to be in the shadows. That's where they live. That's where they breed. That's where that's where they hang out. There are some that try to ruin opportunities, so the company has to work with all the entities involved to make this whole process work. It's not easy. It is a new model and must be secure in every direction. No doubt about it. They just share the product and, okay, some folks could easily make more than they have made in over a year in the next 2 months. Yeah, that's overwhelming for me. We follow the book. We need all of you to be informed. It is true the family paid the biggest price. They have the brightest future ahead of them. And I want to say this out loud. I can say it here because I'm not on a webinar. I love Ashley Parra more than any other man I know. There's people I love right under that. But he's done for me in my life and my family more than anyone outside of, outside of the church and God, and some of the stuff that's happened to me is amazing. But this part of it, and even spiritually, Ash ranks right up there, and there's no one above him. Not in my life. None. Not living. A few people passed away that right up there with my mother. My mother was a female Ash. Thank God. Thank God I took after her more than my dad. My dad was a good man, but he wasn't her. What else? And I want to thank Ash. No joke. I can say this because I'm on my live, okay? He can't kick me out. I want to thank Ash Mahan, his wife, from the bottom of my heart. The sacrifice you made with you and your children for this company, the time, the money, the headaches, the evilness that was put towards you guys, I'll never forget it. My family will never, ever forget it. So I can never repay. What I can do is tell you from the bottom of my heart, I love you all. No joke. I would take a bullet for you guys. I don't say stuff, I don't mean it. But thank you for the sacrifice and still getting crap. I know. I can't imagine. I really can't. Oh, I got a couple people that badmouth me. It's nothing. It's not even on the same scale. I don't even want to pretend it is. I could care less. But to get dragged through the mud and all that, remember one thing. You don't have to satisfy us. In the long run, the one you're satisfying is God. And you know that. That's why you're strong as you are, and that's why you keep walking the way you're walking. I want to thank Muhammad Kamal. I met him the first time in an Arabic webinar. And I thought, well, here's a diamond in the rough. Obviously, Ash knew that already. But I even went back to Ash, I remember, and I said, hey, this is Muhammad Kamal. That is one special man. You just know. And it wasn't long after I find out. Yeah, Ash knew that. Okay. But stuff like that, and what he's done, the sacrifice he's done, I don't give a crap what he's making. That's irrelevant. But to be there and always there, you see him on camera, he's working, but he makes sure he's with his brother Ash. He makes sure he supports him. And he wasn't looking for a job, but he's going to be known forever of being somebody that was instrumental in building this massive miracle called ONPASSIVE. Same thing with Mohammed Nazal. I'm happy to hear that you're doing better. I found out pretty soon. Great. I mean, that meant more than anything. I had everybody that I know, my family, my church, pray that you'd be speedy recovery, and obviously seems pretty speedy. Thank you for everything you do. Young girl like you with your talents, you could have done anything, been anywhere, but you had the faith and the belief in ONPASSIVE when most people wouldn't. I haven't sold a product. It means a lot. Thank you very much. And the tech team, I haven't met you. I see you on screen. I see you on the meetings. I see people when I know it's 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, you're still there. I've seen Ash tell you, okay, good night, you can go now, and none of you stand up. Ray Charles could see it. Stevie Wonder could see it. That's not money. That's not money. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I need to take today to do that. Anybody that I don't know behind the scenes, people talk, Mr. Nazal talks about people behind the scenes, Mr. Kamal. There's a lot of people involved that we may not see. I'm thanking you. I don't see you, but I feel you. And my life runs by feeling things, by feeling it's you. These might be going. I'm not quite as clear, but my heart's 2020. I want to thank you too. To do what you did, the sacrifices you made, unbelievable. Thank you very much. And anybody that has anything to do, and the founders, the ones that are here, the ones that listen, the ones that watch, the ones that are in webinars, all of you, I don't care what country, all the countries, thank you for keeping the faith and taking the walk. And we all held hands and we got to this point. It was a miracle. Yes, they did all the work, but we did stick together. People could have ran. Some did. Some jumped off the ship. It's okay. You know why? They weren't meant to be here. But if you're here and you say, I don't know what I did to be here, you're supposed to be here. That's not a question. That's not even an opinion. I'm telling you, if you're here, none of this was an accident. Anyway, God bless everybody. Hour and 20 minutes. Oh my God. I got to go back to my live and see if anybody's here. Oh yeah, there's people still here. You believe that? Anyway, let me do a couple shout outs. Sorry, I had to get all that off my chest because I had to. Babine Benny, thank you so much for being here. Boom, baba, boom, baba, bing. You are a wonderful lady. And Neil Surma, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Casey Zevenbergen. Casey, none of the kids could do it, or Dawn. The dog can do it, you know. I shouldn't have done it. I love Casey Zevenbergen, so nobody's here except the dog. Shut up! Hey, 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 hey! Hey, hey, hey! Hold on, guys. Oh. Oh my God. Just from yelling out, oh, I better not do it again. Kevin Sassman, hello. Thank you for being here. Patricia Tan, boom, ba, ba, boom. Thank you for being here. The one and only M. Kylie, boom. Hey, by the way, guys, at 4 o'clock, Comfort's going to have a webinar with Mike Ellis, my partner in crime. Might be a good idea to go there. And 8 o'clock, you know, Rob Lynn Variety Hour is on, hour plus. At 9:30 is you know who. Omina. Anyway, Robert Tentero, congratulations, everybody, and thank you, Ash. Yes. Gifty's in the house. Gifty, you're awful bright today. Toy Him, thank you, Toy, for being here. Wonderful, wonderful. Lady Arturo Rook, thank you for being there. Akram is in the house. Yvonne Finn, hello. Tian McCullough, I heard you on with there with Chris. God bless you. Don, my brother Parker is in the house. Praveen Kumar, welcome. Dr. Lisa Lee, wow, amazing lady. Thanks for being here. Uh-oh, dynamic duo. Lystra and Gemma are in the house. Hello. Robert Williamson, Marty. Thank you, brother. We made it to Unpassive Global Change. Yes, Robert, we made it. Chris DeGrassa, welcome. Lori Kujella, welcome. Ballyhoo, Pushpin Media, got to meet her. And guess what? Her name's not Pushpin Media. Like you didn't know that. Connie Modes, what's up? Cynthia Deering, thank you for being here. Karina Nance is in the house. Kathleen Charles, thank you for being here. Yvonne Finn. Jeffrey Dorschner, welcome. Thank you for being here. Kevin Sessman, my man's in the house. M. Kylie's everywhere. What a support. She came onto the scene like a comet. Yeah, she's everywhere. I appreciate you, by the way. Big time. Yin Yang 44.4, always here. Miriam Weiberg. There's always going to be something here or there. Yep, you're right. Aaron Eaton, welcome. Life and Nature, can't deal without it. Patricia Tan. Garish Pinkal. Prableen Kumar. Big, not so big John White. You're looking good, John. When I saw your name, I was thinking, oh my God, look at this guy impersonating John White. We got to kick him out. John Barolla's in the house. Hello, John. Mary Tinda, welcome. Wow, it's easy when you guys write all those names. I can just look at one person and read them all up. Purdy Hendry, thank you. Unpassive is incredible. No doubt about it. Credible, edible, unbelievable. Olga Flora Balio Mombato. I apologize for butchering your name. Tim Tink. Hey, Tim, what's happening? Don't remember seeing you, but I'm glad you're here. Beast Clips. Marty, don't get stressed by jokes. You look stressed. No, I'm not stressed at all. I only slept 2 hours last night. So, Frank Rowe, thank you. No, I'm definitely not stressed. I feel good. I'm just tired. Eric Kessler, what's up? Chris is calling. I'm afraid to answer. I'll answer him. You guys won't be able to hear him, but I'll translate. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'll say it right now. Chris called. He's on now. He wanted to let everybody know, you know how Janet and Daryl do training at night? They're not going to do it now until Saturday. It's been postponed until Saturday night. What time, Chris? 8, 9? Probably 8. Same time, but Saturday night instead. Okay, I told him. Yes, I'm still on my live an hour and a half later. I'm getting off now, but I'm just saying goodbye to everybody. Bye. Betty Baldal Titreat, welcome. Chandon Majumdar, welcome. Great job, Marty. Well, thank you very much, Casey. Daryl Cook, what is September to remember? So good to be here. Hello, my ONPASSIVE friends. Daryl, thank you. Daryl did the updates. Nobody does them better than Daryl, Janet, Peter, Dan Street. They all together, man, they're perfect. I don't know how they do it. I gotta watch it because I'm in the middle of it, and so you miss stuff. I try not to, but the updates definitely help me out. I was running around trying to fill up the panel to 100 people. We did it. In fact, there was some leftover. By the way, if anybody had their hands up last night and they weren't pulled on, it's because we were max. It only holds 100 on the panel. Okay, I'm done. Wow. That was a long one. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for being here. We had well over 350 people total. Nice. And I will see you all tomorrow. God bless. Keep your eyes open. When it's time, make sure you're in it. And you want to win it. You know how to win it. Anyway, I'll see you all. God bless. Bye.